Heidi ho to another video. My name is Oliver, and I want to start like a open discussion channel with this, and there are just many topics I would like to talk about, to share with other people, and I try to do this in English, despite it is not my main language. So I'm from Switzerland, and I just tried in English. I'm glad if you share your opinion in the comments on the topics I talk about, and if you have something to suggest, you can also tell me. The topic I want to talk about today is how do we clean our mental mess if we are stuck and lost in negativity, in thought patterns that make us suffer and ultimately make other ones suffer because we manifest our inner state in the outer world. So the first thing we need to understand is that we are the creators of our responses, of our views, of our behaviors, and we need to get in charge of that, because when we were childs, we learned or we thought that the world is the problem. If someone is not nice to you, you apply the thought of whatever asshole to this person, and then it's like saved in your mind, and you confuse that concept of an asshole with the person. So we need to see that every response is created in our mind, and we need to, if something, even if it's unconscious. So if you have anger inside of yourself because of someone doing something, you need to see that you have created it. It's not the world that created it, it's you, even if it's unconscious. And then you need to take conscious action and to reprogram ourselves, that we can choose the right response to every situation. Because do you want to be angry? Do you want havoc? Do you want to be depressed or whatever? If you could choose, you would be peaceful, right? You would choose the response that you are in peace. And that's what that's what I've so much training every day because of just this normal situations. If you expect the world to be else, then you will suffer a lot, and you will find stuff to be mad about at every corner, behind every corner. So I need to learn this too, because I don't want to live a life full of negativity towards the world, because there is a lot to fix in this society. So maybe this is another reason I want to do those talks, this podcast, to share my thoughts with the world. Yes. So first is the realization that everything happens in us. Even if it's unconscious, we created it. It's in us. And mostly it is because we have been conditioned that way as childs, no one told us, no one knew either. Our fathers, mothers, whatever, they also grew up in a very unconscious, just unconscious surroundings. And I mean unconscious in a spiritual sense. That just means that they don't know what they do because they are like dragged along by their own thought patterns and behavior patterns. So they could not really look behind the own curtain. And that's what we need to learn first, that we are the creators of our responses to the world. And if we can handle that, we can handle our perception. And our perception shapes our reality. So that's the first step, to know I have the power to create my own life. And if we know that, we can start to get active inside our self-engineering, our inner engineering. And if then the problems come, and the problems will arise, because your life is just designed the way that you get kind of awakened, that you don't reside in your mental mess. You will have a lot to learn from. Universe will throw its punches. So the second thing, if we know that, we can step back in the situation when it happens. Maybe sometimes we get just taken over by the feeling and we act it out and whatever. But slowly, gradually, we learn to step back from the reactive pattern, and then start to rewrite. And so we can choose in every situation the right response, the response we want, and it will get more calm, and the people around you will get more calm, because you're not like a child reacting to every thought and waiting for the next sentence that you can throw at the person because you know better and whatever. You get much more. You create more space around you, and then people around you will feel much more comfortable. I just saw or realized this like 1 month ago, because I'm very lonely, and I always wanted this. I always wanted to have a girlfriend, and I wanted to have just relationships, and be near people, because I have a lot of love to give. But because I couldn't do this in my younger age, I just got pissed, and then it didn't happen anyway, and so I got pissed more and more, and then nobody wants to be with you. So like 1 month ago, I just kind of resignated to my my wishes. So I just said to myself, I don't want anything anymore. Because it makes me suffer if I don't get it, And immediately after this, like 1 week, there were 2 girls that started to like me, because I just didn't like vibrate in that frequency, that I need you, I need this to be happy. And if you don't vibrate like this, it's like people feel much more drawn to you than away from you. So this is something very important to realize. The things that you think the world is keeping from you, you keep from the world. You need to change your inner state. You need to change to manage. You need to learn to manage and be in control, be in charge of what happens inside you, which will generate like the outcome. Because like if you see another person, or if you see the world, where do you see the person? Is it in the outside? Is it there? Or does it happen inside your head? Because everything you perceive is like from inside out, you know. The person gets created in your head. Your brain creates the person. It seems seemingly on the outside, but everything happens like within you. The whole universe, man. If you think about it, it's crazy. But it's what I experience, and what millions of other people experience. First, you think the world is a piece of shit and holds everything from you that you want and that you think you need. And slowly, gradually, if you let go from your wishes and what you think you need and whatever, and even if you get what you need, then you are maybe happy for a few weeks, and then the pattern is back. Like, this is not what I was looking for. I thought this is what I was looking for, but it's not, because you get what you want, but still you're not happy. Still something inside you says that it's not enough, you know. So we need to learn to look from the inside and get our inner state corrected, like managed better. Because if we just rely on the world to make us happy, we will be very unhappy for the rest of our lives. Because we didn't know where to look for happiness. It's from the inside. It's when you're emotionally independent, right? If you're emotionally independent of others' reactions, how other people behave, what the world gives you, and also the focus is so important, that you focus on what you have and don't focus on what you don't have, because our mind is like this, a problem-solving machine, and if we let it take over our whole life, it will always see problems need to be fixed. And if there are no problems, it's boring, so you need to create more problems. You see? Because we were like conditioned in that way. Nobody told us how to manage our own mind. And then you get to school and they say, hey, here you make 20 mistakes in this test, and here you make 20 mistakes, and this you need to fix. Oh, this is not good, you know. And then you grow up and you think your whole life is a mess because you fuck up everything. And then you walk around, you are let go from school. Hey, now go into the world and find your happiness inside your problem, inside your realm of problems, your perception of problems, man. So we need to find the core of the problem, and this is our mind telling us unconsciously, without we are not aware of it. It just happens. The voice inside the head just speaks and labels and thinks this is not right, this is not right, and you only see like problems. That's what happened to me. I had this for years, and everything was like my mind is right. Everything is shit. My whole life is a piece of shit. Yeah, I've talked for 15 minutes now. So maybe in the next video I will have more to say about this when it comes to mind, because everything is free talk. Everything is free talk. And yeah, but I'm curious what you have to say. And yeah, I just want this channel to grow a bit, and to have like an open discussion where everyone can be as they like they want to be, and just share your experiences and your thoughts, right? So peace until the next video. Bye bye.